Good morning, student. Myself, Anup Kumar, and it is my first video of this week. And in previous video, students, you know that the examination will start in upcoming week. So we are already started the revision for the chapter which will come in the examination. Okay. In previous video, we have already discussed the revision of linear equation in one variable. So students, today we will revise chapter 18, area of trapezium and polygon. Okay, and today we will discuss some concept and some question based on this. So we can say that the topic of today is to revise concept of trapezium and polygons. Okay students, so let's start the class now. At first, let's discuss the formula, because you know that without formula you can't solve any question. So you have to keep in your mind that all the formula is correct. Okay. Now, so as we know that area of trapezium is equal to 1 by 2 into sum of parallel sides into height. Okay. And in this chapter, which we have already discussed in previous video, I, I showed you that how to prove that the area of trapezium is equal to 1 by 2 into sum of parallel side into height. Okay. So let's recall the summary only. That is, if a trapezium is given, then at first we will draw a diagonal and we will separate it into two different triangle, and then we will find the area of this triangle, and then after adding we will get the area of trapezium. Okay, so that's for that we will prove it. Now next point is area of right angle triangle. As you know that area of right angle triangle is equal to 1 by 2 into base into height. Okay. Same as if we will see as first trapezium, then we can say that this is a trapezium. Okay. This is a trapezium whose parallel side is these two and non-parallel sides are this one. Okay. So 1 by 2 is the formula sum of parallel side. It means sum of these two line, these two sides. And height is what? Height is the perpendicular distance. Wait. Yes. Now, so we can say that at first, if this is a trapezium, wait. Now, if this is a trapezium, then height is what? Height is the perpendicular distance between the two parallel sides. Okay. So this is the formula. And same as in triangle, right angle triangle, we know that in a right angle triangle, one angle is always equal to 90 degree. One angle is always equal to 90 degree. So we can here ABC is a triangle. If ABC is a triangle whose right angle at B, then we can say that it is the hypotenuse for H, it is the for P, and it is the base B. So we can say that the area of right angle triangle is equal to 1 by 2 into base into height. Height is what? P, because height is also called P for perpendicular. Okay. So 1 by 2 into base into height. Now, what is Heron's formula? This triangle formula we can apply if the figure is a right angle triangle. But if any one of the triangle is Scalene triangle or any other triangle, then if all the three sides of a triangle are given, okay, then in that case we can use Heron's formula. What is the Heron's formula? That is the area of triangle is equal to under root S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. And where S is equal to what? A plus B plus C by 2. It means AC is the semi-perimeter. And we know that if you add all the three sides of triangle, then you will get what? Perimeter. Then half of perimeter is called semi-perimeter. And for the first letter of semi-perimeter is S. So we can denote it by S. S is equal to A plus B plus C by 2. And it is called Heron's formula. Okay. Now, what is Pythagoras theorem? As I said you that to find the right angle triangle area, we have to know about the base and height. But if only base and hypotenuse given, height, it means perpendicular not given, then in that case we need height also. So in that case we will use Pythagoras theorem to find the height of the right angle triangle. So the Pythagoras theorem is h square is equal to p square plus b square. H means hypotenuse, p means perpendicular, and b for base. Okay, like this. Now same as I will draw a triangle here, right angle at here. Now this is called what? Hypotenuse. The slanting side is called hypotenuse. Okay, and the that is the vertical side is called perpendicular, or we can say height, and the horizontal side is called base. Okay, students. So I hope that you have understood. So you have to learn this formula also. Always keep in mind. If you will not learn it, if you will not learn this formula, then you will able to solve the question. Okay, students. So let's solve some questions here. Now, the question is that find the area of trapezium whose parallel sides are 52 centimeter and 78 centimeter, and the distance between them is 8 centimeter. Clearly, you can see here that here parallel side is given what? 52 centimeter and 78 centimeter. Okay. So, and the distance between them is 8 centimeter. So, as we know that area of trapezium is equal to what? 1 by 2 into sum of parallel side into height. Okay. So, now we will directly apply the formula. 1 by 2 into sum of parallel side means what? The sum of these two, 52 centimeter and 78 centimeter. So 52 plus 78, and we will keep it in the bracket. Okay, and outside we can write into height. It means height is what? Height is the distance between them, 8 centimeter. Okay, it means we can say that if you will draw a trapezium, then in this trapezium, now in this trapezium, I can say that 52 centimeter is this one, and 78 is this. These two are parallel side, and distance between them is height. It means it is 8 centimeter given. Okay, so now we will apply this formula. So you can see that at first, if you will divide 8 by 2, then 2 4 is 8. So 52 plus 78, 140 into 4. It will be what? It will be 560 square centimeter. So like this we can find the area of trapezium. Now let's see another question. Now here you can see, students, that we have to find the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle whose base is 3 centimeter and height is 4 centimeter. Hypotenuse we have to find. Simple. So we can say that here at first, if you will draw a triangle like this, okay, then what is given? Height is 4 centimeter, it means perpendicular is given 4 centimeter, base is 3 centimeter. Now we have to find what? We have to find this hypotenuse. Okay, so we know the Pythagoras theorem. So by using Pythagoras theorem, h square is equal to p square plus b square. If we will remove the square from this side, then at that side in RHS it will be in root. So we can say that h is equal to under root p square plus b square, and we have to find h. It means hypotenuse. Now we will put the value of base and height. It means perpendicular both. So you can see perpendicular is what? 4 centimeter, and base is what? 3 centimeter. So 4 square what? 3 square 9. So we can say that in root 16 plus 9 is equal to under root 25, and under root 25 is equal to 5 centimeter. In square and square root chapter, I have already discussed you that root of 25 is equal to 5 centimeter. Okay, students. So I hope that you all have understood. Okay. So let's solve another question here. Now, so here you can see the question is find the area of triangle whose sides are 18 centimeter, 24 centimeter and 30 centimeter. Now here you can see, students, that 3 sides are given. So if only three sides are given, no perpendicular, no height, no hypotenuse, it means we can't apply the area of right angle triangle formula, and we also can't apply the Pythagoras theorem. So here if three sides are given, then at first what we will write, that here if A, B and C are the three, if we will assume that A, B and C are the three sides of the triangle, then we can say that if A is equal to 18 centimeter, B is equal to 24 and C is equal to 30, then we know that S is equal to what? A plus B plus C by 2. So 18 centimeter plus 24 centimeter plus 30 centimeter by 2. After adding, what we will get? 8, 4, 12 and 0, 2, carry 1, 1, 2, 7 by 2. After dividing, what we will get? We will get 36. And 36 is what? 36 is the semi-perimeter. Okay. So, now we know about the S. Now we can apply the formula of area of a triangle by Heron's formula. So, by Heron's formula, we can say that area of triangle is equal to under root S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. Okay. Now we will put the value. So here you can see S 36 into bracket S minus A. S is again 36 in between minus sign. Then A is what? 18. Again S 36 minus sign, B 24. Again S 36, C 30. Now here you can see that in between each bracket there is a multiply sign. So at first we can write 36, 36 minus 18, 18, 36 minus 24, 12 and 36 minus 36. Now we will find the prime factor of each number. It means 36, 18, 12 and 6. Okay. If you will find the prime factor of 36, then what you will get? 2, 18 ja, then 2, 9 ja, then 3, 3 ja. It means 2, 2, 3, 3. Same as if you will find the prime factor of 18, then what you will get? 2 into 3 into 3. Same as if you will find the prime factor of 12, you will get what? 2 into 2 into 3. Same as if you have to find the prime factor of 6, then 2 into 3. Okay. So we will write at first all the prime factor like this. Okay. Now here you can see how many 2 is here. 1, 2, 3, then here 4, 5 and 6. Total 6 2. It means we can take out half of this. It means 3 2 we can take out. And how many 3 is here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and again 6. Again 2, again 3 3 we have already, we can take out. So triple 2 and triple 3. After multiplying, what we will get? 216 square centimeter. So like this you can find the area of triangle if all the three sides are given. Okay students? Now let's see this question. Now here you can see students that we have to find the area of pentagon ABCDE. Okay. At first let's see the figure. Now here you can see it is a pentagon AB, BC, CD, DE and AE. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. 5 sides, it means pentagon. It is not a regular pentagon, dear. Okay. So ABCD is a pentagon. Here what is written? BL perpendicular AC. It is, you can see the symbol also. At L there is a perpendicular sign. So BL perpendicular AC. Also CM perpendicular AD. It is already given. And EN also perpendicular to AD. Okay students. And value is also given. AC value 10 centimeter. AC this one is 10 centimeter given. AD 12. This common. AD 12 centimeter. BL 3 centimeter. Now perpendicular given. The value of perpendicular is also given. BL 3 centimeter, CM 7 centimeter and EN 5 centimeter. Okay students. Now you can see in this figure that it is a pentagon. But some lines are drawn in between the pentagon. And these lines divide the whole pentagon into 3 right angle triangle. Why right angle triangle? Because it is a base and a perpendicular line on it. again base, perpendicular line on it, again base and perpendicular line on it. So we can say that all three are the right angle triangle. Okay, and we know that the area of right angle triangle is equal to 1 by 2 into base into height. It means we need base and height both. Then we can apply this formula. So here at first, if you will see in triangle ABC, AC is the base and BL is the height. In triangle ACD, AD is the base and CM is the height. Again in triangle AED, AD is the base and EN is the height. So we can find separately the area of all three triangle and then we can add it to find the area of this pentagon. Okay, sure. So let's see. At first in this diagram, all three are right angle triangle, as I said. Now, at first let's start with triangle ABC, first triangle here, topmost triangle. In triangle ABC, AC is the base and BL is the height. So we can say area of triangle ABC is equal to 1 by 2 into base into height, base is AC and height is BL. Now, AC and BL, both values given, AC 10 centimeter and BL 3 centimeter. So we can put the value. Now, here you can see that 10 is divisible by 2. It means 5 times. So 2 5 are 10. Now 5 into 3 what? 15. So we can say that here that 15 centimeter, 15 square centimeter because it is the area here. Okay. Now so area of this triangle ABC is what? 15. Now let's move to the next triangle, ACD triangle. Now in triangle ACD, AD is the base and CM is the height. So 1 by 2 into AD into CM. Now what is the value of AD given? You can see here 12 centimeter and CM 7 centimeter. It means 1 by 2 into 12 into 7. Again, if 12 is divisible by 2, so we can cut it as 6 times. 2 6 are 12 and 6 7 are 42. So we can write it as 42 square centimeter because it is area. So we will write in square centimeter or centimeter square. Both are same. Square centimeter or centimeter square. Okay. Now, after that, let's see the third triangle is what? ADE. Okay. So in triangle ADE, AD is the base and EN is the height. Okay. So we can write here area of triangle AED is equal to 1 by 2 into AD into EN. Okay, student. So what is AD earlier? 12 given and EN 5 centimeter. Now again 12 is divisible by 2. So 2 6 are 12 and 6 5 are what? 30. So 30 square centimeter. Okay. Now we got the area of all the three triangles. Okay. ABC, ACD and ADE. Now if we will add all the area of three triangles, then we get the area of pentagon ABCD. So we can say area of pentagon ABCD is ABC plus triangle ACD plus triangle AED. So put the value 15 square centimeter is the area of triangle ABC, 42 square centimeter is the area of triangle ACD and 30 square centimeter is the area of triangle AED. Add it 5 plus 2 7 plus 0 save 7 and 1 4 5 3 8 87. Okay. So we can say that here 87 square centimeter and this is the area of this pentagon. So I hope that students you all have understood. Okay. So like this you will solve all the questions which I will give you in PDF form. Okay. You can see here you have to solve all the questions which is given in PDF and you have to learn all the formula also, student. This will help you to score very good marks as in your half yearly examination. Okay, students. So thank you.